Letters to the children. Dear child, there is something you will come to understand someday, hopefully sooner than later. You must view the world as a seller, more so the one who rules it as a seller. When someone is selling you something, the goal is often to make you come back. For the sake of simplicity, go by this logic that whatever is being sold to you is meant to make you come back or invest into it. In fact, to keep you invested in this, from this point on, we will call the seller Rote. Rote. Rote will do his best to sell you everything he can. He just wants your time. He can't get your soul, but you can bet if he could, he would be working double overtime. Rote sells a lot of things. Something he tries with every person is to study them, do his best to give them something or sell them something that is unbelievably irresistible to them, something they will indulge in if given the chance. This includes, but is not limited to men, women, games, friends, food, drinks, etc. One of his top sellers is actually music. We will discuss his number one product at a later time. For now, the thing to focus on is how Rote does everything he can to sell these things. One of his best tricks is convincing people they aren't losing anything by buying a product. No one questions the conditions of the transaction. One of the things many people neglect is that they have to spend time on these products, time they will never get back. Rote is such a good seller that even people who are aware of his tactics can fall to them. Rote has become a successful salesman due to how he studies his victims. I use the word victims because for me, to use a different term would be disingenuous, as no salesman who intends good would need to go to such lengths, such as he does, to put on a facade, to trick and mislead. I tell you, children, he will not disguise himself as a salesman. Otherwise, you would say no sooner. You would walk away and take no heed to his words. Like Stephen and his mad concoction of an interdimensional being, he can be anything. But in this case, he won't be a monster that won't stay on the screen. He'll be that person who you can't get off your mind. Their face and voice living rent-free in your head. That game that is too good to be true, and that you have to reach top rank in, or at least get up to 2,000 hours in. That show you binge for an entire night. Your phone. The urge to want to scroll for hours on reels and shorts to eventually feel satisfied after you've absorbed all the information you can. Laugh till you cried. Scroll till you feel understood by a person pouring their heart out on a screen. Children, Rote will never show up as something you don't want. And if he did, you can be sure that he would still do his best to dress it as something you do want. Stop buying from him. You are buying from one whose goal is to make you come back as soon as possible, and this is not good. What good is it to buy and never stop? How much worse to sell and to never satisfy a customer? Children, there is a hole in you, one that cannot be measured, one the Rote intends to keep empty, and one only the Father can fill. The Father is a giver. He will not force his gift upon you. If you want to continue buying from the Rote, you have every choice to. Just know his goal is to do nothing but waste your time and keep you from experiencing the benefits of the Father's gift. Child, heed these last words. Rote is not like other salesmen. Saying no is not enough. You must run from him. If you give him the chance, he will find an angle. The Father's gift cannot be redeemed with those who continue to buy from the salesman. Children, you might see him on one side of the road and think, I'll walk on the other, though he will have something on that side waiting for you. A person who shares your exact personality and sense of humor. A game that has all the qualities you enjoy. A video that either made you laugh till you were exhausted or made you verbally say wow. A show or a movie that has the most insane plot. A new item you have to purchase, even though you're supposed to be saving money. A song so good you already memorized the lyrics after listening to it 30 times in just a day. He will get your attention. That is why if you see him on the road, do not think to yourself, I'll go on the other side. It is in your best interest to find another path altogether. Though there are a few things to exist that are not of his works, I'd still tell you he works through most things. If you value your soul, flee from his pitch. For those of you who still want to dabble in buying and selling, go to the Father and sell his gift the gift of life.